Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Joker. And I remember when they announced this film, and I heard very early on, it's like rumors of Scorsese's going to be involved in this, and it's like, holy crap, a Scorsese comic book movie about the Joker? And then things came down that it was Todd Phillips who was going to be making this film, who made The Hangover. And Todd Phillips showed that he is a really talented director. And like, The Hangover transcends just a really funny comedy. It's a really well-made film. And obviously the sequels, the second one was just a ripoff. The third one was really not a comedy. It was just this dark crime story that just tried to have a sense of humor about it, but didn't really work. And then you had War Dogs, and that film kind of came and went. But this film got a lot of attention, winning the Golden Lion at Venice Film Festival, drumming up all kinds of controversy over incels and if this film is glorifying that mindset. But what's going to be sticking with you after you see this film is the absolutely powerhouse performance of Joaquin Phoenix, because he is incredible in this film. And his performance is so intense and impressive. Just the way that he's able to, in one scene, show this childlike wonder and you feel for this man. And then scenes where you just see this dark side. And this film builds up to the point where it's, this'll hit you like a sledgehammer to the face, this film. Because there are shocking things in this film. This film goes to dark reaches, and it's darkly funny in many ways, which it's kind of supposed to be, it's the Joker. But this isn't any old Joker story, and this doesn't feel like just another film in a Batman universe. This feels something different, and it's very highly influenced by Scorsese's films, because you feel the taxi driver, you feel the king of comedy in this film, and it's so impressive in how it melds those influences into an adaptation of the Joker that fits so well, because it really fits the mindset. Arthur Fleck is such an interesting, unnerving, and just multifaceted character in this film, and his descent throughout this film is really captivating. And this is shockingly violent and shocking. That's the word for this film, is shocking. Because you don't expect this film to be as dark as it is, and it's darker. And it really goes there. The story, which a lot of people will say glorifies what's going on in this film, but in the end, you're looking at this man who is unstable and who's been let down by society and goes up against society, this dark, twisted society. And it's just a strange, warped spotlight on the worst things about humanity. And isn't that really what the Joker's about? And that's what it feels like. And it's turning it upside down in on itself. And Joaquin Phoenix captures that so well in so many ways, and he's just captivating to watch. The film does let down on the fact that there's a really impressive supporting cast in this that feels mostly wasted. Because, like, Robert De Niro gets his moments, but he's not, honestly, no supporting characters are really focused on in this film. You have Robert De Niro. Mark Maron's in it for like a hot second, and that kind of disappointed me because I want to see him in more things. Brian Tyree Henry pops up for like 2 seconds in this movie, and it's just like, what? Zazie Beetz doesn't get a whole lot to do, but when they're on the screen, they make an impact, and you'll remember them, but in the context of how they interacted with Arthur Fleck. Because this is Joaquin Phoenix's film, and Todd Phillips really goes all in and shows that he really is a talented director. The tension, the music in this film is beautiful and haunting and uncomfortable. And it's so well done and just matches everything so well. And all the technical aspects, because this is a beautifully shot film too, and the camera work. Oh, and I forgot Bill Camp and Shea Wiggins are like detectives in this, and they just pop up every so often. But everything seems to be put in and centers around Phoenix in this role. And this film is a character study of him and only him, and basically a really dark testimonial on humanity and what that can do to somebody just one bad day. And it's kind of scary because I can see where this film, from the wrong perspective, can cause a lot of bad things. But I don't feel like I'm the kind of person that feels like you can't blame a film for that. You can't blame a film for inciting things unless it's specifically the purpose is to incite things, and that's not this film's purpose. This feels like many Scorsese films where they have a central character that is not a protagonist. You're not supposed to support what they wind up doing, but it's just a spotlight on them and a character study, and it has a lot to say about society and mental illness, and in a most warped, twisted, darkly funny, fun, and yet almost to the point of unwatchable moments in this film because how disturbing they were. And that's Joker. This is easily one of the most memorable films of the year, and will be sitting there in my brain for a long time afterwards. But those are my thoughts on Joker. Let me know what you think. And let's talk some movies. But I highly recommend this film. And don't go in expecting a Batman movie. This is not. It even takes aspects of like a Thomas Wayne and turns him into a Donald Trump type. Like 80s Donald Trump when he was a big businessman. And a very dark turn on a lot of things. And you're really in it. But I highly recommend it. But thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.